Okay, sometimes the narrative requires a skill check. A successful skill check can be necessary for various tasks: climbing over an obstacle, picking a lock on a door, a chest, disarming a trap, moving something heavy, reading an inscription on an ancient language, and many others. Different tasks take different skills. If you have several characters selected at the same time, this action will be performed by the character and the highest skill bonus, so you should select the whole party before attempting a check. Okay. That's kind of cool that you can just, like, pick everybody.
Completed.
Most of the game mechanics are based on the rules of the tabletop RPG Pathfinder, which can use dice for determining outcomes of various actions. The most commonly used dice has 20 sides. Oh, did I show you guys my cool stuff that I got from Polly? Hang on, chat, 1 second. Let me show you something. So you guys know Polly from Valorant streams, right? Wormwood. Polly's fucking awesome, and he sent me some gear. He sent me a t-shirt, which I think is hanging up right now, but he sent me a little beanie that has the Wormwood logo on it. I don't really wear beanies, but I cherish it very much. Hi, Noni. Puppy. Which I think is pretty fucking cool. So I was pretty excited to get that. And then he also sent me one of these custom boards that are in the box. So it says Wormwood, all that stuff on it. And then, when we open it, it's a dice thingy that holds all of our dice. So, like, we play dice and liar's dice and all that stuff all the time, so now we have this for us, which is pretty awesome. And he sent me this, like, wooden thing. It's actually fucking really incredible. It's like this wooden thing that has Wormwood branding on it, which is super sick. And it's super magnetic. And if you open the magnetic stuff, he sent me all his dice, which I don't know how I'm going to use it because we don't play Dungeons & Dragons, but I fucking love it. And it pops open, and it, like, holds all your little dice. And I now have my first official D20 ever, thanks to Polly. Look at that. Isn't that super cool? Super awesome. It's like a green bluish tint. So I'm pretty excited about all that. I got a t-shirt, which I'll probably wear on stream eventually, from him as well. But Polly's a good dude, man. He is the best. He's really good at Valorant as well. Anyways, the point is, I know what a D20 looks like now in real life. It's a big deal. Alright, come on, team. Let's go. I like the battle log down here. I wonder if I can make it bigger. Oh, I can. Do you guys want that a little bit bigger? Or is that too much stuff being on the screen? Let me know if you guys want that or not. We'll let it run for a little bit. We can make adjustments. Do you name your hero trick? My hero is named, yes. Wenduag glances at Lann, who is fixing his slipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Oh, you're not gonna voice act this?
Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to Soul.
I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors.
The descendants of great warriors, I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong into many things. That's why we're chased down here, we scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves, and another to fight in the shield maze. Wenduag leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge, it's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as a primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. Wenduag looks away. Wenduag looks away. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea what's going on. All because Lann believes that a glowing sword will solve all of our problems.
So is this how, like, side conversations go? They're not voice acted? Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze?
I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Soul is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lann's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my life.
Wenduag slows.
You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find the way out to the surface.
Interesting. I'll think about it, let it go. Lann is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. I don't know, I really like Lann. But what Winduag is saying makes sense. Okay, I'll think about it. Let's go. Windling nods.
Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you to the maze to the surface. I swear it.
So, if I don't show the chief the sword, she will help me with the maze. So I gotta make a choice. I don't know, what do you think, chat? Leaving a location. Click this icon to leave a location. To leave, your whole party needs to be near it. Before leaving the location, you'll be able to review and collect the loot you've left behind. Okay. Let's do that. To Nuthalum. Have we got everything here, though? I think we did. If an angel can fall, does that mean a demon can ascend? Interesting. Ooh. I like the look of this place. This place looks great. Oh, there's people here.
Let us be careful.
Has the maze really collapsed? Lann and Winduag are always dragging back trash from the caves, no offense. What the fuck? Did we just get called trash? Can we go at combat?
The road awaits.
Can I kill him? Oh, I got a new ability. Light of the Angels. All creatures with 20-foot burst centered on caster. Casting time standard action. You summon a soothing light, warming the hearts of your allies and obscuring the vision of your enemies. Every ally in 20 feet radius gets 1 temporary hit point for 1 hour, and enemies become dazzled for it. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Lann and Winduag are always bringing back trash from the caves, no offense. Wow, at least be a little original, assholes.
Tread lightly.
I don't even want to know what's happening up on there. Okay, keep moving. Your first impression of the Morgul village is of a squalid dump, with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectations hang in the air. A heavy-set, aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance pronounced teeth, and you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath that he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplanderish, eh? In-timeish are upon us, indeed. Did we lose all the voice acting, or is this part just not voice acted? What the hell? Did I fuck something up, chat? Or is this how the game is? Chief Soul, we found the Angel's Sword, and we found the one who can wield it. Lynn points to you. He had a vision, and now the Angel's Sword together with the light of heaven are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe. Anyone can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive, and we can go save him. Soul raised a hand with the ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lann, always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty. Too hasty for your own good. It's gonna get you in trouble. Soul's eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light of heaven, huh? That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lann trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lann? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show me the light. I think only important stuff is voice acted. This feels kind of important. Voice acting will only happen as the absolute mandatory parts of the game. That's kind of lame. Okay then, fair enough. Throughout the game, you occasionally encounter colored options marked as associated with a specific mystic path. These are dialogue branches that embody the spirit of a particular manifestation of mystic powers. In the earlier stages of the game, these options must be selected in order to gain the opportunity set out on the corresponding mystic path. Once your mystic path is set, unique alternative and accessible to other mystic paths will become available to you. Gotcha. So, Winduag asked me not to tell this guy about the sword. I want to do a bit of a chaotic playthrough. I don't really want to go deep into chaotic evil. I'm glad that I have the opportunity, but I don't want to like be an asshole, right? Like I'm not trying to go for a renegade run. I think I'm going to listen to Wenduag. The only problem is that I feel bad about letting this guy down. But to be fair, he's not voice acting this part of the game, so he kind of betrayed me. I think I'll do it. Lann is mistaken. We didn't find the sword. Lann whips around to look at you, stunned. He clenches his fist for a moment as if planning to shake the truth out of you, but he quickly gets a handle of himself. I don't know why you're lying. No doubt you have your reasons, but I know it's a lie and you know it, and Windu knows it. Tell him, Windu! You have performed a chaotic action. Windu just stares blankly at him. I saw the light shining between the rocks and then it went out. Lyn saw what he wanted to see. Why are you doing this? Doing what? Telling the truth? You saw some kind of light near me and you thought that meant I now have the angel's sword. You were mistaken. There's no need to drag other people into it. I don't want the blood of gullible mongrels on my hands. Say nothing. I'm gonna say nothing. I feel bad about lying already. Lann looks at you expectantly and sighs when you don't answer. Right. You and Windu have worked everything out between yourselves. You've played me for a blind mole here. Lann barks a hollow laugh. Everybody around me said that they didn't want to go anywhere and save anyone, but I didn't believe them. I always have to take things further than anybody else. Isn't that right, Chief? Fine. I see how things are. I don't need any more convincing. Lann offers a crooked smile. Lann, miracles are not meant for us. We, the tribe, we wait. If you're one of us, you will wait. We're not going anywhere. Uplanderish, rest now. There is a hut over there, and you can rest there. Lann is silent, his eyes shifting from you and Soul to Winduag. Oh, I hope I did the right thing. You made the right choice. It was the lesser of two evils, and now, rest, so we can be at our best when we go into the maze. I promise to lead you to the surface, and I will. I want to ask you questions. What are you doing now? Can I clarify, as we Uplanders are our guest here? Have you drawn weaponish against us? No. Have you killed us? No. Have you shot in our food? No. So you are guests. Oh, okay. I'm going to enter the maze with Winduag. Souls looks at you, clearly preparing to say some harsh words, but in the end he just waves you off. I'd forbid it, but what would be the point? It's Winduag. She'll ignore me and do it anyway. I spoiled her. No point wringing my hands over it now. What are you gonna do now? Live as we did before. The ones who went, their trouble is their own. We will mourn them, but we are neithers. We will wait for the call. Has the maze fallen? No. So we wait. I want to ask a few questions. Tell me about Winduag. Ah, Winduag, our beauty and our huntress. Who is more skilled than Winduag? There are braver fighters, yes, but brave doesn't mean skilled. Winduag is the only one to go into the maze and come out again. And the others listen to everything she has to say. I'm kind of glad that I sided with her, because I feel like it's going to be a pain in the ass to do that. Tell me about Lann. Lann, Soul makes a vague gesture. He is not one of us. No, not one of us at all. His father was one of us, but his mother? No. They took him up to the surface and they ruined him as a child. They then came back, but he wasn't one of us. A good hunter, yes, but he feels trapped down here. He can't go up there either. It's not safe. He wouldn't last a long minute, or he wouldn't last a gong? Tell me about the mongrels. Well, we're the Crusaders under the ground. The children of the first Crusaders. The world wound touches everyone. Look at us. We are all marked by it. The Uplanders don't like it, and so they drove us down here. But we have a secret. Soul's one good eye twinkles slyly. We're waiting. When the shield maze falls, that is the end of our lives down here. We will go up to the surface to fight. Until then, we don't. Our place is here. Okay, thank you for your answers. Appreciate that. Oh, I see. If you walk, it would have gotten to a cutscene. Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. An elderly man in expensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises and twisted an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gorham. Yes, that Gorham. You no doubt have heard of me if you spent any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived at the city then. You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. I've only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble.
You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Kenabras. Kenabras, City of Glory. Okay, we know that one. I may not be well known as a certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives trespassing from one ball to the next, but the Worm Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city. I'll have you know. Did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried and festival delicacies. You have Horgus Gorham to thank for all of that. What kind of business proposition do you have? I don't know what is happening on the surface right now, but I am determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface of the city, if there's anything left of it. You look promising, like someone who can turn a demon into minced meat before they have time to sneeze. I could use a companion like you. You are strong, and it will be no trouble to you. But I, alas, am not fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about through caves, playing as scouts. My proposition is a simple one. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we will help this man. It is good to have friends among the Kenabres elite. Diplomacy 16. 2,000 gold! Horse's gaze is piercing. Are you taking advantage of my dire circumstances? Very well. I will make it 2,000. Money first. I will gladly pay in advance, but all my wealth is up on the surface. Fear not. The word of a Gorham is worth more than platinum. Ask anyone. Horgus Gorham has never reneged on a deal. Okay, deal then. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. Okay, cool. Go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. Okay, so I'll need to remember that. And then we'll get some money, chat. Fuck yeah. Let's continue our rotation over here. Horgus Gorham is down here. Let's go see what he looks like. Ooh, more loot. Take all of it. Great. Let's continue this way. Let's go rest it up. How's the game? Game's pretty awesome. The only thing I have a complaint about is the voice acting is all the way through, like Divinity and stuff, which I feel like nowadays, I know it's expensive, but there's kind of a golden standard when it comes to these type of games, and I feel like you gotta try and match it. So it's kind of hard to stream games like this when you have a whole bunch of voice acting, just because I'm not like a good voice actor. But other than that, it's been pretty fun. I'm excited and I'm interested in the story. It is time. We're heading out now. Lann won't get in our way. Winduag breathes in deeply through her nose, her eyes narrowing in concentration like she's trying to taste the air, to detect even the faintest sense. Finally, she gives an approving nod.
Welcome to the butt.
Egam, thank you for the 13 months, 4-month streak. What up, my dude? Thank you. Were you watching me sleep or something? You think I like looking at Uplanders? I've got better things to do. Don't think that you're special. Lann won't get in our way. Where is he? On his way to his death if he decided to go it alone, or maybe he's in a hole somewhere crying about how lonely he is. I don't care either way. Wow, she's so mean. Are we just gonna leave Horgus and Anivia here? Getting you all out at once will be difficult. We'll let the injured woman recover. Do you think I like knowing that there are Uplanders sitting in our village? But trying to drag an injured person through the maze would be suicide. And don't even get me started on the other one. He's not gonna get off his backside unless we send a litter to carry him. Are you sure the maze is the only way to the surface? Wenduag hisses in irritation. Do I look like someone who doesn't know what she's talking about? Yes, I'm sure. There might be other ways, but not anywhere near here. I've never made it all the way through the maze, but every time I smell the change in the air. Anyone who can't has no business being in there. They're as good as dead. If you don't believe me, you can wait for another guy to show up. But no one apart from me will get you where you need to go. Okay, let's go. Winduag nods. Right, and another thing. You could have chosen not to listen to me, but you did. That means you have real strength in you. A strong person can take the truth, even if they don't like it. And the truth was on my side, I want to say. Winduag averts her eyes. Thank you. You saved the tribe from a stupid mistake. They're alive now because of you. Now, let's go to the boats. We'll get there faster by water. There are people to talk to, though. Would you look at that? Uplanders. I don't even want to know what's happening in there. Okay, let's go. Time to leave.
My steps.
Kind of worried about this maze. It seems kind of scary.